Hi guys, this is the 5th time I've tried recording this video because someone's not obeying right now. So, we both know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded a video. I think the last time I uploaded, I was 6 or 7-ish weeks pregnant with my son, and he is now almost 10 months. So, it's been well over a year, and yeah, so I asked you guys on Instagram what kind of video you would like to see, and it was pretty much a tie between a life update, a house tour, and then the third one was a day in the life. So today I'm just going to do a life update, excuse me, just because you guys don't really know what's been going on with us lately, and then later on next week, after this weekend's over, because I need to clean my house. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like, yeah, you can tell. There's like toys and chips and blankets, and I need to do laundry and finish wrapping presents and clean my closet, and there's just like stuff that needs to be done. I'm not going to do a house tour whenever my house is messy. So, I'll do that later on next week, probably like Tuesday, Wednesday. And then after the holidays, I will do a, day in the life. So let me start with the beginning of the year. So February 4th, I believe, my grandfather passed away. It was a month and a day, before I had Elias. So I was 36 weeks pregnant. We rushed home to say our final goodbyes, and then he ended up passing away that night, like 2 or 3 hours after we got there. So that was the first crappy thing that happened this year. Way to start off the new year, right? And then March 3rd, I had Elias, and I will be doing a labor and delivery story because I did one with Allison too. So I'll do that, I don't know when. I'm not going to give you guys a date because it's probably not going to be accurate. So, yeah, I had him March 3rd. And then right around the time that he was 5 weeks old, I want to say, we bought this house, the one that you guys see here that I'm in now. So it is about 25 minutes away from where Daniel works, and it's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, on like a half an acre, and it's almost 2,000 square feet, so it's a lot of space for us, and it's not fully furnished yet because that requires money, and like we have money, but I would rather buy other things than a bunch of furniture for the house. So we just slowly been getting like decorations, as you can see here, and over there, that's a Christmas decoration. It says joy on it. But yeah, we're really loving this house and where we are. It's away from all of the chaos of the main city that we're like technically from. Most of you guys know where I live. So we live on the outside of Jacksonville, North Carolina. So it's not a big town. What am I talking about? There's a lot of people here. But yeah, it's about like 25 minutes away from where Daniel works, and it's enough for us. Like, we don't have to go all the way out in town to go to the store. We have like a Walmart, Food Lion, and there's like places to eat out here. So it's super nice because we hate the crowdness, the busyness, the whatever. We hate how busy it is in the actual town over. But yeah, not much is happening, guys. We've gotten the top 2 questions that I've gotten from you guys is, 1, are you and Daniel having any more babies? And the answer to that, Allison, is mommy and daddy having any more babies? No. Absolutely not. A lot of people, our families, our friends, say that they think that we're going to have another child. As of right now, our plans are to not have any more children. I know we're young and people are like, oh, what if you guys want one when you're 27 or whatever? You have to think that Daniel and I, whenever we first started dating, like 4 months later, we found out I was pregnant. Me and Daniel have not been able to enjoy, not, yeah, we haven't been able to enjoy our relationship or travel or enjoy our marriage, I guess, as much as newlyweds would that don't have kids, if that makes sense. Like, we're young, so whenever we're 30 years old, you know, Allison will be, what, 14? I think I did that right. 14. Elias will be 11 when we're 30. So I think I did that right. Or am I dumb? I don't know. They're going to be older is what I'm trying to get at. And some of our friends are going to be just having babies, you know? So we want to be done and be able to enjoy, when we're 30, 35, enjoy each other because the kids are going to be older. But with that being said, Allison was not planned. Obviously, you guys know that. I was only 16 and Daniel was 17. And then when I had her, I was 17 and he was 18. Elias was not planned nor prevented, I guess. He was more planned than not planned, but we weren't expecting me to get pregnant as fast as we did. I got my Mirena birth control taken out last March of 2016. And then June, we found out I was pregnant. So we did not think that it would happen that fast, but we weren't taking the precautions because we kind of wanted a second child, but we just weren't sure how fast. I don't know if that makes sense. But, so obviously, with that being said, I know that if I were to get off birth control, I would get pregnant in literally like 2 seconds because that's just how Daniel and I are together. We're extremely fertile together. Okay. So we don't want any more children, but if I got off birth control, it would obviously happen. And then obviously, like, you can get pregnant while you're on birth control. I don't think it happens often. I got pregnant with Allison on birth control, but it wasn't what I'm on now. So no, we do not plan on having any more children. And then the second most common question I get asked is if I'm still a stay-at-home mom, and if I am, then do I plan on going to school anytime soon? So yes, currently I still stay at home with both of the kids, and Daniel works. We're fortunate enough to that he makes enough money for me to stay home, but we don't have to pay daycare or babysitter or anything right now. But I have decided to go to school. You guys know that if I graduated high school in 2015, and then that December, Daniel and I got married, and I've been staying home with Allison since. Once she was born, I did not stay home. I worked. Daniel and I both worked, more so me than him. He kind of just stayed home and spent as much time with her because he knew he joined the Marine Corps a month after she was born, but it just took him a little while to finally go to boot camp. But he stayed at home and enjoyed the time that he had with her before he had to leave for all the time he did. So I was the one working, and then while he was gone, obviously, I was working my 2 jobs. I was still in high school at that point, and I was taking care of her. So I haven't done anything else besides graduate high school. Like, I haven't furthered my education or anything like that. But starting January 8th, I actually am going to be starting to go to school. I have class Mondays and Thursdays, and I'm going for real estate. So it's a 6-week program. I go from January 8th to February 26th on Mondays and Thursdays, like I said. So we do have a babysitter coming to the house to watch them for those 2 days of the week. And then once I'm done, then I will be going ahead and getting I'm going to try to pursue that in this town, selling houses and such. But, yeah, I'm really excited. You guys on Instagram wouldn't have known that because I didn't post about it. I only posted about it on my Facebook. So if we're not friends on Facebook, then you didn't know that. But what else? We are traveling home soon. We're traveling for the new year to my dad's house, and then right after I finish school, we're going to be going up to Pittsburgh for a few weeks. But that's really it, guys. Like, nothing interesting besides the beginning of this year. Nothing currently interesting is happening besides school. But there was one more thing that I did want to touch base on because, I don't know, I just would like you guys to kind of get an idea of what's been going on, I guess, and what direction I kind of want to take this channel into. So, like I've said in probably all of my videos, I had Allison extremely young, you know. I had her when I was 17, and I never went back to public school, and up until now, I have done a lot of, me and Daniel have both done a lot of stuff that your average 21 and 22-year-old have not done. You know, our friends either just graduated college this year or they're going to be graduating college next year. You know, whatever they're going for, they're still in, for the majority of them are still in college right now. And, you know, Daniel and I aren't. Daniel is in the military, and I'm only going to school for 6 weeks, and then I will have my license to do what I want to do. And with that being said, I don't think that since our life is not average for people our age, you know, I think personally that most people our age are about right here, and we're kind of up here, you know. I don't think that my channel is going to be going in the direction that most of you would think that it would. You know, when I was 16, even when I had Allison, I was interested in fashion and makeup and hair and, you know, stuff like that. But now, like, having a full face of makeup and curling my hair is something that I probably do once a month. Not the makeup part, like actually doing my hair. My hair is usually up in a bun. Allison, turn that down a little bit, baby. It's not something that I do often, and to be honest, it's not something that I'm as interested in as I used to be. So the direction that I want this channel to go into is probably something that you would see or hear come from a 30-year-old woman. I'm very into cleaning with me, a day in the life, which I guess that's a younger crowd can do that. Budgeting videos, because Daniel and I are trying to get out of budget, or me and Daniel are trying to get out of debt. But it's not what you would normally see come from a 21-year-old, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I am into and what I want to do, more family related versus things that I like to do. You know, I want to do like hauls for things that I get for my house or for the kids, or I guess for me, but to be honest, I don't go shopping for myself, and if I do, like last night, I got myself a $5 bra from Marshall's. Like, whoop-de freaking do. I'm not gonna make a freaking haul for that. Can you go away, please? Lay down. Sit. Sit. What is happening? Go. Okay, whatever. And then for budgeting videos, Daniel and I don't know if I should be he has to go outside. I don't know if I probably shouldn't even be admitting this, but whenever we first moved down here, we got ourselves into a lot of credit card debt. And we just recently, over the summer, I think in July, we sold our red car that we had for an SUV. And we didn't owe much on our car, but our SUV cost a pretty penny. So roughly, we have about $30,000 in debt. That's a rough estimate. That is including our car, credit cards that we have, loans that we've taken out for whatever reason. I'm not getting into details on why we did that, but I want to start documenting our journey to become debt-free. And I'm going to give you guys, you know, rough estimates and show you guys our monthly budgets and stuff like that and how much we spend on groceries. And I'll probably do like meal prepping videos and like stuff like that. But I think it'll hold us accountable for staying on track, because if we know that people are watching, then we're not going to want to screw up. We're going to want to stay motivated. We're going to want to become debt free even more because we know that people are, you know, watching. And like I said, I'm not going to be giving you guys, you know, exact numbers of what we get and how much our payments are. They're going to be rough estimates because I think that's a little personal, you know, but I think for being our age, you know, Daniel's career, what Daniel does in the Marine Corps, when he gets out, he can use that if he wants to, and I do think he wants to use it. Oh, another question we've gotten is if he plans on staying in and doing 20 years or whatever, doing another contract for the Marine Corps. He does not plan on that. He is thinking about extending his contract a year. He doesn't get out until 2020, so he's thinking about extending it for another year after that, but he doesn't want to do another 4-year contract. And then what I'm going to school for, my school is paid for, first of all, so we're not going to have any student loans, and then I can do real estate, you know. Depending on the state, I probably have to like get recertified or get my license again or whatever. But we don't have, you know, 80 grand in student loans or anything ridiculous like that. It's just from us being stupid and moving into our house, the house before this, like, you know, trying to furnish it, just starting off our lives together, needing furniture, or, you know, going through rough spots because there's been a time or two that Daniel's paychecks have been cut for whatever reason. You know, they've been only a couple $100s when they're supposed to be X amount of money. So I really am interested in budgeting and like stuff like that, like more mom and family type videos, not so much like beauty related and stuff like that. So sorry I rambled on for 17 freaking minutes, but that's the direction I kind of see my channel going. I hope you guys enjoy those kind of videos. If you have any other suggestions on what you guys would like to see, let me know. And if it's something that I'm okay with doing, then I'll do it. But like I said, I'm going to be doing a house tour, a day in the life, a labor and delivery story for Elias. Allison turns 4 on February 19th, so whenever she turns 4, I'll do a 4-year update. I'll do Elias's year update. I don't know, just whatever you guys want to see, let me know, and I will probably do it. But like I said, that's kind of where what the heck was that? My dog just tried eating my chicken again, so I'm gonna go let him inside. But sorry for rambling forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week for my house tour. Bye.